awesome and amazing. All right, let's do a little bit of mic tests. I think my voice and image they are not in sync yet. Hopefully, they're going to be in sync soon. So, if you can hear me, type 111. I want to welcome everybody to this very special event. It's special because I don't even know what the event is supposed to look like myself. I just know we're supposed to have prophetic night. All right, so welcome, everybody. This is a good time to invite people. This is a good time to invite everyone from all over across social media. Tell them we are live. All right, tell them we are live. Tell them we are live. This is that night we have been waiting for a while now. All right. So I'm just going to do an interlude. Let me see if I can walk a little bit around this audio thing so that I can be in sync with my voice. But anyway, just pay attention to my voice today. I mean, there's nothing much on my face. All right. So I'll be back soon. All right, so I want to welcome everybody back to the prophetic night. So I think the sound is the same with my voice now. In case it goes off, I'm just going to switch to a static image. But I hope it's not going to distract you from what we are here to do tonight. I don't know why my software has been behaving like this for a while. I think I'm going to send a message to the support of the software and see if they can do something about it. I checked the what's it called, the YouTube for solution recently. They told me to change mic delay. I set the mic delay and mic delay didn't fix it. So I don't know what to do to that next. But nonetheless, let's just see how we can move on with that. So I want to welcome everybody to the prophetic night, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all here. All right, it's going to be a very interesting night, very interesting night, and a very unique one at that. I want you to flow with me as I build up little by little towards the things that we are going to be discussing. Okay, let me start out like this. The reason for this, or let me just say the little bit of origin of the prophetic night or the business and finance prophetic night. All right, number one, this is not your typical church prophetic nights. Okay, I wish it could be. I wish we could start with praise and worship. I wish we could worship and sing and all of that. I wish we could do all of that, but that is not the kind of event that this is about. All right, this is about discussing futuristic things, things that are going to happen uh, regardless of our involvement, but which our knowledge of those things will position us to benefit massively from them. Our knowledge of those things will position us to benefit massively from them. So that is what this is about. The Bible says the children or the sons, didn't call them children, the sons of Issachar had understanding of the time, and they know what Israel ought to do. And because of that, they were noblemen and they were judges amongst the people. So those who have understanding of time will always have command of the people, they will have the command of the community, they will have the command of the nation, they will have the command of the city, they will have the command of wealth. All right, because if you understand where money is going, you understand where money is, you understand the movements of money, you will never lack. Okay, so that is the crux of this. So we are discussing things that are definitely going to happen, things that the trend are already showing us. Everyone who is attending prophetic night are going to be equipped with the clarity, the information about the future, about the year 2022. All right, so this is like a supplement to what your religious leaders, your pastors, your spiritual journeys are going to give to you tomorrow at the crossover night, which indeed is like today in Dubai. I mean, today is already the last day of the year, right here in Dubai. And so everything that you're going to do in church tomorrow, this is the other side of it. The Bible says, seek ye out of the book of the law and read. He said, none of these shall fail, neither shall any want omit. It means, he said, because my mouth has spoken it and my spirit has gathered them. Every word that is going to be fulfilled come as a twin. Every prophetic word come as a twin. A lot of us have listened to our prophet, our pastors speak to us for several years. They have declared, oh, it's the year of fruitfulness, it's the year of the new things, it's the year of global explosion, it's the year of this, it's the year of that. But most people, their experience across the year is always opposite of what was declared in church. So why is it like that? Why has that always been the experiences of a lot of people? Why has that always been the experiences of majority of people? It's because as much as they receive the prophetic word, they do not have the second part of the word that is supposed to work hand in hand with the word that has been spoken, so that they can experience it in their own life. All right, so that they can experience it in their own life. I want you to know that no matter how real what God wants to do in the life of a man is, the man has, most of the time, 99.999% of the time, a part to play for him to experience it in timeliness. Let me make this a little clearer to us. God exists outside of time. We as a human being exist within time. When God speaks something or people receive a word from God, that word is in eternity. All right, for that word to play out and become reality, the human, which is the being within time, must align himself or herself with that eternal word that has been spoken. So if you do not align yourself with that eternal word that has been spoken, you will not experience it physically. All right. So it is very important. You know, that prophet said by this time tomorrow, a loaf of bread is going to be sold at a shilling. It's going to be sold at less than a thousandth of the amount is currently being sold. And then some man looked at him and said, even if God opens the windows of heaven, how can these things be? And the man said, okay, yes, you are going to see it, but you will not eat out of it. Listen to me. 2021 that is ending today from Dubai, it's ending tomorrow for those of you who are behind in time. All right, is this 2021 that is about to end made some people multi-millionaires in dollars. This 2021 that is about to end helped a lot of people to build massive wealth. Some people grew companies, some people grew businesses, some people developed all kinds of beautiful things in their lives, whereas some people were just spectators. They lived a life from struggle to struggle, trying this out, trying that out, not really getting the most out of the year, and they are wondering. But when we were starting the year, they said, I will restore the years that locusts and cankerworm had eaten. And the year is supposed to give us back everything that the year of the COVID had taken away from us. And yes, to some people who align themselves, to some people who pay attention to the twin of the prophetic word they release or they received, they experience that explosion, they experience that increase. But to the people who are just religious, who are only playing on the spiritual side of things, they don't get to experience as much as they are supposed to experience. All right, so my job today is to share with you research, things that I've seen, things I have also received in my spirit, direction that I believe 2022 is going to take, and how you watching me today can write those things down. Please, I believe you all have your notepad right here. All right, how you can write your thing, write everything that I'm going to share down, and align yourself with it as you go into the new year, as you begin the new year, all the things that you needed to do, places you needed to pay attention to. And I want you to please do your best to record some of these things that I'm going to be sharing, because these things are going to come to pass. Some of you are going to be wondering, like, yeah, he said this, oh, he mentioned this, he mentioned that. All right, so I am your business and finance prophet. So that is what I am. I am your business and finance prophet. So I'm going to be showing and mentioning some trends and things today that we're supposed to focus on. Now, I'm not going to take our time, so don't think this is going to be one of those 3 hours classes that I used to do. Somebody think it's your network. It's not your network. Oh. All right. So let me just put this here in case, so that if we can't, my voice is not moving at the same time. All right, so permit me to just put that there until maybe my voice now starts to sync with what I'm saying, and I'll probably bring my face back so that that will not affect you or prevent you from focusing on the things that I'm sharing. All right, if you're with me at this point, I want you to please head to the chat box and type, I am ready for my prophetic word. I am ready for my prophetic word. All right, so this is business and finance prophetic night for 2022. Okay, so that is what we are going to be doing here tonight. reason. Okay? Okay. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Let's get right into this. Let's get right into this. Let's get right into this. All right. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. This audio video lag. I have to just look over it. I like to really show my face. I like you all to see me. But right now I gotta just do this like this. All right. So let's get right into this. Let's get right into this. Let me see if I just share the screen alone, and my voice can just go on there. All right. So the first thing, please write this down. Please write this down. I'm going to do my best to explain this as much as I can. 2022 is a very unique year. Write that down. 2022 is a very unique year. So why is it unique? It's unique because it is called the year of Jubilee and the year of release. The year of Jubilee and the year of release. It's a year of kindness. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. It's a year of kindness. It's a good year. All right? It's a good year. Now, everything that is good is not going to be automatic for everybody. Everything that is good is not going to be automatic for everybody. It will be good for those who are conscious of it. Please write that down. It will be good for those who are conscious of the goodness of the year. It will be good for those who are conscious of it. And I'm glad you are conscious of it from now, which means you know that the year is going to be good for you. The year is going to be very, very good for you. That is the first thing. Now, please pay attention to the following things I'm going to say. It will be the easiest year to do the following. It will be the easiest year to do the following. It will be the easiest year to do the following. Number one, it will be the easiest year to make money. Write it down. It will be the easiest year to make money. I'm going to explain all of this, but just write them down. It will be the easiest year so far to build businesses. It will be the easiest year to build businesses. It will be the easiest year to scale in a phenomenal manner. I've said three things now. First, it will be the easiest year to make money. So some of you are going to make the kind of money you've never made before in 2022. And I will explain why. Okay? I will show you how as well. So I'm not just going to give you the prediction that I know about the year. I'm also going to show you why and how. Okay? So follow me. Please write them down. All right. I said to be the easiest year to make money. Easiest year to make money. Number one. Okay. Mm. The sound and the face are not friendly so far, so please manage it. Okay, so is the easiest year to make money? Is the easiest year to build businesses? It's going to be the easiest year to scale in a phenomenal manner. Now, what do I mean by this? In 2022, listen to this. Little things will have great consequences. Little things will have great consequences. What does this mean? Small inputs will produce very large output because there's leverage. I said it's a year of release. There is kindness. There is a lot of goodness in the atmosphere. To those who will practice, to those who will do things, they are going to see higher than commensurate results, higher than expected results. All right, that is what they are going to get. That is what they're going to get in this new year. Okay, so what then is required of you? I've said three things. One, you make a lot of money. It's going to be easy to make money. It's going to be easy to build businesses. It's going to be easy to scale whatever it is that you want to do in a phenomenal way. All right. So add these three to whatever your pastor is going to tell you tomorrow. But this is where we are going, ladies and gentlemen. There are three things that you need to pay attention to, which you need to start doing in the next 24 hours. Hmm? There are three things you need to pay attention to, and you need to start doing them from the next 24 hours. Okay, the first is to learn. The first thing is to learn. The first thing is to learn. The first thing is to learn. Now, what are you going to learn? I'm going to show you. The second thing is to practice the things you learn. The second thing is to practice the things you are learning. So, first is to learn. Number two is to practice the things that you are learning. All right. And number three is to repeat the process, which is repeat what you are learning, keep learning, and keep practicing. So it's like a loop, a cycle. Learn, practice, learn, practice over and over. So I put the third thing as a repeat because yes, you will do it once and twice and then you drop it. For a lot of people, they get really serious with everything that they want to do in January. All right. In January, and by February they lose motivation and then they get carried away by different things and they stop practicing the things that they are doing before it starts to yield results for them. All right, but remember, in 2022, if only you can put in a little effort, you are going to have a lot of great output. Okay, you're going to have a lot of great output. All right, so it's like some people are having issues with this voice and image thing. So let me see what I can do to it. Let me see. Let's just put this on for now. I'll come back to my face later on, so that You will not be affected with this. Amazing. Awesome. Okay, so I said learn, practice, and repeat. Learn, practice, and repeat. Learn, practice, and repeat. If you sum these three together, it's going to give you the word consistency. It's going to give you the word consistency if you sum them together. All right. So in 2022, whatever pattern you select, and I'm going to share with you the patterns or some of the things that you need to pay attention to, the trends that are going to happen in 2022 and why, and how you should pay attention to them. You have to be consistent in whatever you choose. All right. So, which means you need to learn about whatever direction you're going to go. You need to practice. All right. And you need to repeat. Okay, so I put a little picture of me somehow there so that at least you can still see my face. But it is a little bit laggy, so we'll still get to enjoy both. All right. Can you all hear me? All right, if you can hear me, please do 111 for me. Thank you. If you can hear me, please do 111. I think the network should be better now. Okay, let's take. Okay, video and image is lagging. Yes, that is true. It's the software I'm streaming with that has the problem. So just permits. I think I'm gonna do something about them soon. Probably get another software, but I mean they have been the best I have seen so far, and I just kind of like them. All right, so let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. So 2022 is a very significant year, and this time around, I want to leave a bit of the spiritual and talk a little bit of the natural and things and trend of things that are going to happen. So I want to mention a few trends that I need everybody to focus on. So the first thing I want to talk about is about money. Hmm? It's about money. So number one, those of you who live currently in Africa, in Nigeria, and some other parts of Africa, there are a few things you need to pay attention to. For example, those of you who live in Nigeria, 2022 is a year before election. It's actually the original year of election. All right, it's actually the original year of election, and it's a very, very significant one. You need to pay attention to all the things that are going to be happening. Okay, number one, let's talk about Nigeria. And if you are maybe from Ghana or any other part of Africa, if you live there and you are watching this, this might also be a very good point for you to pay attention to. But before I share these things about money that I want to talk about, let's talk about the political climate. Because they are not sure of transition of power, foreign direct investments are going to be very skeptical, stop, or reduce drastically because it's an uncertain year. All right, it's an uncertain year. Now, apart from the original issues that they are having with security and all of that currently in that country, the fact that it is close to election, it is the year preceding the election, it is the year of the election as far as they are concerned, there are going to be many things put on hold. And when I say many things put on hold, it means there will be less money circulation in the system. All right, there's going to be less money circulation in the system. And when there is less money circulation, there is definitely going to be increase in price, inflation. All right, there's definitely going to be increase in prices of things. Now, because Nigeria as a country does not produce majority of the things it consumes, there is a need for them to always import. All right. Now, on the international scene, there are so many political war going on right now, and most of them are going to be escalated in 2022 because they have started already, and it's getting worse and worse by the day. All right. An example, you saw the aviation issues that happened between Dubai and Nigeria recently. For example, you saw the alliance issue that happened between UAE and America recently. That's UAE, China, and America recently. UAE is supposed to buy some kind of weapon. Permit me to quote a few things. I also buy some kind of weapon, some F-35, I think, from the US. And then the process has been going on to worth several billions of dollars. But for one reason or another, US was given too many conditions, and UAE decided to defy them and carry out some businesses with China, and at the same time begin to issue threats for the first time probably to the US against the deal that they already have on ground, that they might take the deal away from the US. So all of these issues that are political are happening. Another part is the world shutting their door on Africa because of the virus. All right. So some of these things are happening, little here, little there, that are creating some kind of international issues. Okay. So all of these are creating problems for Africa. I wish I can talk freely. I can't talk freely. I'm trying to hold back the things that I'm sharing. I'm trying to hold back the things I'm sharing. But here is the importance of this. It is very dangerous. Please listen to me. This is why I said all of this. It is very dangerous to hold the naira in 2022. It is very dangerous to hold the naira in 2022. Okay? It is very dangerous to hold the naira. it is very dangerous to hold the naira. All right, so when you make money, what then should you do? This is a year you want to diversify your assets. All right, so I'm going to mention a few things you want to put money on. Now, the trick with this is simply get your money secured or get your money working. Please write it down. The trick in 2022 is you need to get your money secured or get your money active, get it working. Somebody type it for me. Get your money secured or get your money active. Get your money secured or get your money active. So in 2022, put your assets in the following things. Number one, gold. Number two, Bitcoin or some crypto. We're going to get into that. Number three, land banking, real estate. Number four, USD or Euro or Great British Pounds. Any of these three currencies. Actually, I would like you to diversify into the three. So what does this mean? It means you need to have some assets in US dollars, have some assets in euro, have some assets in pounds. So I've mentioned four things. Number one, I said gold. Number two, I said Bitcoin. Number three, I said land banking or real estate. And number four, I said US dollars, euro, or Great British Pounds. Number five, equity. Equity. Now, when you are buying equity, buy your equity in tech. Either financial technology, that's fintech, or educational technology, or utility, but make sure you invest in tech. Make sure you invest in tech. Now, each of these five things that I just listed, I'm going to be going deeper into them. For those of you who are part of my mentorship program for 24 weeks, as I'm doing these things, I'm going to be sharing it more and more. I hardly would be able to do this outside of the group, but within the group we can talk anything. So I'm going to be able to do that for you. So a little bit of advert here. So if you're listening to me right now and you want my mentorship, all right, in 2022, I am doing something very unique by giving you access to me for 24 weeks of mentorship for only $5. All right, it's as good as free anyway. But that 24 weeks should cost you nothing less than $6,000 to $15,000. But for only $5, that's 2,500 naira. You have access to it. All right, so it's a group thing. All right, so there's a group on Telegram that I put up. I think we're almost 250 currently, and we are still looking for more people. We want thousands of people to join the program, so you want to be able to join the program as well. Okay, so if you are interested in that, I don't know how you're going to do it. Just send me a message somewhere, or probably check the description of this if you're watching this later, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, so let's get back over the things I just read. I said number one, invest in gold. So if you have enough money, buy some gold bar, gold chain, what have you, and all that. Secure them. All right. So invest some of your money into that. Invest some of your money into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a store of value. You're not necessarily putting your money in Bitcoin because you're expecting it to go times 10, times 100. No. But I would have said, and cryptocurrency, but that's going to take me a lot of time to explain, which I'm still going to get into, but just relax and follow me. So, but buy some Bitcoin. No matter how up or down it goes, it's one of the surest way to secure your money. All right, one of the surest way you have to secure your money against whatever might happen politically. All right, politics determines everything about our finance and businesses. All right, because of policies. Okay, so but there are ways to outsmart policies is diversification, and that is what I'm sharing with you. And some of those things that you need are the things that I'm giving you right now. Okay, some of those things that you need is what I'm giving to you right now. Okay, so please, uh, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I mentioned gold, Bitcoin, land banking, real estate, buy some land, no matter how small, invest in real estate, no matter how small. And when you are doing your real estate investment, please invest in multiple countries. All right, please invest in multiple countries, not just your country alone. Now, I started by saying that you're going to make a lot of money. Some of you will be like, I don't have money. Why are you telling us to? Where will I even get money to invest in this or that? Please, you are not in 2021 anymore. As a matter of fact, right now, just picture yourself at December 31st, 2022, and imagine any amount of money you would like to make. Just assume you have that money and think like you currently have that money. Okay? So, I just shared with you 5 things to do when it comes to securing your money in 2022. All right, so write them down. You want to buy gold, you want to buy some cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin precisely, you want to invest in real estate, you want to put some money in international currencies, namely US dollars, euro, and pounds. If you can do them in cash, beautiful. If you can't do them in cash, if you want to do DOM accounts, do them in DOM accounts, beautiful as well. All right, just have some in there. Just have some of them in there. And then when I talk about equity, find businesses, all right, find businesses that are tech related, that fintech or education technology or utility that have amazing use cases and that have global appeal, that are solving global problems, which means people outside of your country can use those tech. People outside your country can use those tech. Once you find something like that, all right, you can easily find a way to invest in them. Please find a way to invest in them. Okay, so very important. So we have talked about this. Now, what are the trends that you need to follow? Remember the formula I gave you: learn, practice, and repeat. Learn, practice, and repeat. So for the following things I'm going to mention now, the first thing I want you to do is to go and learn about them. So everyone here must invest. You must invest. Write this down. Minimum of 1 hour to 5 hours, depending on how hungry you are, of research about the following things per day. 1 hour to 5 hours of research about the following things until they start to make you money. Invest 1 hour to 5 hours per day until they start to earn you money. Okay, So remember, the formula is to learn, practice, and repeat. So what you learn, go and practice it. Go and practice it. What you learn, go and practice it. Thank you, Jesus. There is someone who is watching this right now who is saying, all these things you're saying, Sam, is just nice. I don't even have money to feed. I'm so broke right now. I don't have anything in my account. Nobody seems to help me. I've been trying and struggling, but nothing seems to be working for me. All right? So I have a word for you if you fall in this category. I have a word for you. It takes money to make money. That is what you are believing right now. It takes money to make money. But you are wondering, how are you going to get the money to make the money? Okay? How are you going to get the money to make the money? You're down. All of these, invest in gold, Bitcoin, all of them are sounding strange to your own ear because you're looking at the 800 naira, 1,200 naira, 55 naira that is left in your bank account. All right. So the first thing that you need to do is first believe that all of these things that we are talking about is for you, regardless of what you lack right now, regardless of what you have or don't have. Forget about that first. Believe that all of this is for you. All right, that's number one. Number two, there are money hidden around you in the name of people. So, which means there are people around you who have your money in their pockets. And this money that they have in their pockets, this money, your money that they have in their pockets, all you need to do is ask them. All right? Ask them. When you do and they give to you, you are not supposed to spend the money. And that goes to somebody. Your problem is because you spend a lot. Your problem, your financial problem is because you spend a lot. You need to cut your spending ability. I think I wanted to write it down somewhere here as one of the things that you need to do. All right. You need to cut on your spending. You need to cut on your spending. As soon as the bank resumes, maybe on the second or third of the year, I want you to walk into your bank and ask them for statement of account for 1 year. If you can't get it online, try to get it from the bank. If you can get it online, do it today. After this course, log into your bank app. All right. When you log into your bank app, go to transactions and what have you, and then generate a statement of accounts for all the bank accounts you have, if you have more than one, for the entire year 2021. What I want you to look at is the total income that had come through your bank in the last 1 year, and look at the total outflow, money that has left your bank in the last 1 year. And then some of you will realize how rich you are. Okay? So that is a word for somebody who believes he's broke, doesn't have money, and all of that. You, number one, believe everything we are talking about is for you. You deserve it. Number two, there are people around you who have your money in their pocket. All you need to do is to ask them. You understand what I mean? Then when you get this money, don't eat it. Don't spend this money. I'm going to share with you what you're going to do with it. Are you still with me, everybody?